How do you think your DNA would be on a person?
Yeah, let's find out.
You don't know? Okay.
Especially this person or these two persons.
What two persons?
Yo, what? What's rule number 1 when you get locked up? You keep your mouth quiet and you ask for a lawyer, right? Because if you don't ask for a lawyer, you're gonna self-incriminate, just like he did. Welcome back, V2N Squad. It's V2N Issa, and we back for another one. Today, we're going to be reacting to when a serial killer realizes they've been caught after 45 years. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, but let's get to it.
Hi, good morning. I'm so sorry. I'm super embarrassed.
Yeah.
Hi, puppy.
Let me get.
This man is 74-year-old John Arthur Getreu, an elderly homeowner in Hayward, California. What he doesn't know is that he's speaking with an undercover officer closing in on a decades-old secret, and things are about to take an unexpected turn.
I was turning around in your driveway, and I accidentally hit your car.
Which one?
The one parked in the driveway.
Bro, the lies. Look at her. She's so non-threatening. She's like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what I did. I hit the car. I don't know how this could have happened, you know? He has no idea that she's the police officer.
Do you want to maybe take a look to see if we should exchange insurance information?
Oh, wow.
Man,
He's
I'm
like,
so sorry.
come outside so we can
embarrassing.
look. Come outside so we can look.
Yeah, go ahead. Hands behind your back. Face the car. Go ahead and face the car.
And the trap was already set. As soon as he stepped out of his house, it was a wrap, because they knew if he's inside the house, it might cause a problem. If somebody could come up to me, to my house, and knock on my door and they say, oh, I think I hit your car. I was trying to like back in and just pull out, you know, make a U-turn, and I accidentally hit your car. I'll be like, ah, damn, really? Let me see. I'm gonna walk outside. Whole time it's a setup. Whole time it's a trap. That's exactly what they wanted you to do. Walk outside. Shit, they would have caught me for real.
All right, what's this?
We'll talk to you in a minute.
Anybody else in the house?
No, my wife's at work.
Deputies give John a routine pat-down before he's led to the front seat of a police vehicle.
Take a seat.
You want to rest on that seat?
You're gonna close the door, make sure the dogs.
Yes.
We'll take care of your dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Though he hasn't
He ain't worried about himself. It's like, make sure my dog don't run away. Boy, you ain't never gonna see that dog again, boy. If you a serial killer, you ain't never gonna see that dog again, boy. You might as well just let it go free, bro.
been told why he's been arrested, John
don't seem to
applauds the
care
deputies
either.
for the ruse.
Good line for coming out of the house. Get that guy out of the house.
He's like, yeah, y'all got me this time. Next, you know, y'all got me this time. That was a good one, guys. Clap it up for you guys. Y'all got me this time, though.
Months earlier, cold case investigators in Santa Clara County reopened a murder case that had remained unsolved for 45 years.
See?
DNA from the crime scene was compared to a public database, allowing investigators to trace a family tree and identify John, a husband, father, and former Boy Scout leader, as the primary suspect.
And he was a Boy Scout leader. Whole time in his spare time, he goes out and kills people. But look, he really thought he got away with it, though, because imagine, he killed somebody 45 years ago. 45 years later, he not thinking about that shit. He's like, yeah, man, I got away with it. They ain't never gonna catch me. And then one day, the police knocking on the door. They be doing the DNA investigations. A lot of people gonna get caught up. So don't be committing crimes. I hope y'all didn't commit murder back in the 60s and 70s, because y'all gonna get caught. And y'all should get caught. If y'all here committed murder, all them serial killers that was running around in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, it's y'all time. Y'all time is up, man. We coming for y'all.
Investigators bring him in for questioning, hoping to uncover the truth. Is this devoted husband and father simply the wrong man? Or has his carefully lived life been a cover for something far more sinister?
Right?
The following is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before.
So I'm Sergeant Cortez, okay? I'll let you know what's going on and why you're here today,
Yeah,
okay?
I'd like to know.
Yeah, absolutely, of course.
Oh, after you had your drink, you sat comfortably, now you like to know, boy, if I'm an innocent person, I didn't do no crime, and I just see the police come, do a little rouse on me, try to get me outside, and then they put handcuffs on me, the way I would be screaming and crying and asking, what did I do? Man, I'm not trying to go to jail for nothing. So I need to know, before y'all put me in the handcuffs, y'all got to tell me, what did I do? Why y'all putting me in the handcuffs? Why am I getting locked up for? I never did nothing. I was just at home chilling. Come on now, tell me what's going on. Who y'all confused me with? He didn't ask no question.
Before I let you know what's going on, I just want to get your personal information. Just confirm your name. Your full name is John Arthur
Getreu.
Getreu?
Getreu.
Okay. Were you ever in the military?
No.
No. Have you ever been arrested in the past?
No.
John shares basic information about his past and childhood.
He said he never got
revealing that he was
arrested.
born in Newark, Ohio, and spent the early years of his life moving
So why
frequently
would
due
they-
to his father's long
I mean, they did the DNA test, but if he never got arrested and he out here been killing people, yo.
military career. He spent a significant part of his teen years in West Germany, where his family lived on a U.S. military base.
Now, you mentioned that he had never been arrested. And I found out something happened in Germany.
Okay,
Can you tell me about
He
it?
already started lying?
Okay, what happened with that? Can you tell me about that?
I was accused of murder.
The revelation is a
He started lying. So they asked him, have you ever been arrested before? Mind you, if you trying to come off as honest, like you didn't commit no crime, like you just trying to figure out what happened, why they locked you up, I would assume at least you would, if you already got arrested, they already have these records. They can find these records. Why would you lie and say you didn't get arrested? You know what I mean? There's no point in that. You don't have no reason to lie. He had her talking about, nah, I ain't never got arrested. Whole time in Germany, he got arrested on suspicion of murder.
especially jarring, given that he's here today on accusations of his involvement in a completely separate murder.
Exactly.
Tell me about what happened. What was the accusation against you?
I killed a...
And he don't even say, like, if somebody say, what was the accusation? I would not say, I killed a chaplain, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say, I killed. I say, they accused me of killing. Because if you say, I killed, like, you internalizing it, you already believe it that you did it. Because, like, why would you say, I killed if you not guilty? I would say, I was accused of. You know what I'm saying? This alleged. I was accused.
chaplain's daughter.
Okay.
And that was all I knew.
Okay.
So he out
Did
here got accused of murder. When they asked him, have you ever been
remember what
arrested? He
happened?
said, nah.
With this young female?
No,
No?
I didn't even know her.
Oh,
The
you
young
didn't,
girl,
huh?
15-year-old Margaret Williams, attended a dance at an American youth club one Saturday night in 1963, when John was just 18 years old. The two were said to have met on the street shortly after, where she agreed to let him walk her home. Her body was discovered the next day on a baseball diamond behind.
So y'all was at a dance. You asked her, can I walk you home? And then she said, okay, yeah, you can walk me home. And then instead of walking her home, you go walk her to a baseball field and just kill her?
the club. She'd been sexually assaulted and strangled.
You didn't even know her?
So you assaulted her and then strangled her to death? Man, look. You know what we say about, the pedos? The serial killers deserve the same thing. The same thing. They gotta go too. Like,
Why did they arrest you? I mean, if...
Probably the next day.
Okay.
so he got arrested
They
the next
found the
day.
body, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Okay. How did they tie you to this body? How did they connect you to this body?
Right. If you never knew
had
her.
seen me, walk that direction or walk towards the school, or
Okay.
it was an elementary school.
Okay. Did you... I mean, I don't know the details of what
I
happened.
don't know the details either, so
Okay. Did you actually meet this young lady?
that's what they say.
That's what they
Though
say.
John maintains
but
his
wouldn't you
innocence, he
say
was found
no?
guilty at trial
No,
for
I never
Margaret's
met her,
murder,
but they say I
ultimately
did.
receiving a sentence of 10 years in a German juvenile prison.
So not only did he lie about getting arrested, He also lied about going to prison, being found guilty. So he didn't ask him, have you ever been arrested? He got arrested, not just for no petty crime, stealing or, some light, He got arrested for murder, found guilty for murder, got 10 years for murder, where he raped and strangled somebody. And they say, what? That's crazy. He gonna be like, nah, never me. I would never do that. I didn't even know her. They just accused me of that. But you was found guilty, bro. You did time, bro. I mean, okay, there are some people that are innocent of the crime, but the way he explained it, nah, bro, nah.
Because of his age at the time, he was released after serving roughly 2/3 of his sentence. Then he walked free.
And so you spent actually 6 years in prison?
So they gave him 6 years. I mean, he did 6 years.
After you were released, what happened?
I just was dropped off at McGuire Air Force Base, and my father picked me up, and that was it.
That was it? You came back to the
Never
United
heard
States?
a word from him. Nothing.
I mean, why would you hear another word from them? You already did your time, even though it's crazy, Germany. Y'all giving them assaulter and a murderer 10 years, and then he only does 6 in juvenile detention.
After returning to the United States, John moved to California, and in 1975 was once again at the center of a serious crime.
And then at some point, there was another accusation against you about a sexual assault from the Palo Alto police.
Yeah.
Bro, how deep does this one lie go? Mind you, this is the first serious question they asked him, because the first questions they asked him was like, what's your name? Have you ever been in the army before? He answered all those, right? The first question they asked him, mind you, have you ever been arrested before? Right? Man's lied so hard. He lied. Not only did he get arrested in Germany, apparently he also got arrested in California. So, don't you think they would be able to find this information if they asking you these questions? They already know the answers.
Yeah, Palo Alto Police Department.
Okay.
That's when I was the leader of an Explorer post.
Okay. Can you tell me about what happened there?
Nothing.
Okay.
Oh, nothing happened?
I was
just
accused, interviewed, and that was it.
Okay.
Oh, they just accused you, interviewed you, and that was it. Why am I having a hard time believing this? Because I feel like he's lying. I have this strong feeling he's lying. Let's find out if they just interviewed him, accused him and interviewed him, and then everything was smooth sailing from there. Let's see.
What's this allegation? I got to ask you.
Yeah.
This allegation that this young girl made against you that you
Another
sexually
young girl.
assaulted her.
Before
Did
it was
that actually
15-year-old,
happen?
mind
No,
you.
not that
15.
Not that I know of. And if I was arrested for specifically that and then not even tried, then nothing's happened. Like I told him, nothing happened.
Yeah.
I never saw her again.
Never saw her again?
Did you end up serving time for that? Do you remember?
Did you ever serve time?
No, I didn't. I didn't serve any time that I know
No.
of.
Okay.
Why would the police ask you this? Why would they ask
It
if
was
they
so
don't know the
piddly
answer?
that
It didn't.
Yeah.
You weren't.
It didn't go to trial, huh?
or anything
No.
like that. Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
According to multiple news sources, John was 31 years old when the teenager came forward, claiming he not only
31?
assaulted and strangled her,
Assault
but
and
threatened
another
to kill her
strangle.
if she
So-
didn't comply.
He has a modus operandi, he already has that. So he has a way of doing his low crimes. He assaults, then strangles to try to kill. He already murdered one didn't get murdered, came to tell the police, he said didn't arrest him. I mean, he said they arrested him, but he didn't get locked up for it. He never got tried. So he was never found guilty in his opinion. So let's find out.
He received a 6-month sentence, serving just 30 days on weekends after 5 were suspended.
So he lied about going to jail because he got another sentence of 6 months. But California, I'm tired of, look, this actually pissing me off. Somebody got accused of assault and attempted murder because you was choking her, so that's attempted murder, right? And y'all gave him 6 months. And not only did y'all give him 6 months, Y'all suspended 5 of the months, and he only had to do time on the weekends. Bro, what was going on in the 60s, bro? And then they wonder why. They wonder why people were serial killers, because they could literally go kill somebody, get 6 years, assault somebody, get 6 months, do 1 month. So that shit not a deterrent. That don't deter nothing. And most of them didn't even get caught, so they didn't even have to do those time at all.
So I want to tell you a little bit about my investigation, okay? Are you familiar with the with Palo Alto area, Stanford area, the hills in Stanford?
Yeah.
You ever go out there?
I was a scout leader. I traveled all those hills.
Yeah, he was a scout leader. Of course he traveled through everywhere.
Well, we were out in the Bay, Half Moon Bay Hills.
Okay.
And I traveled up through there, hiked with the boys.
Yeah,
Did you ever go in the hills, like in the area around Page Mill Road? Page Mill Road, like just west of Stanford?
No.
No, you never went to that area?
No.
Okay. So I'm investigating there's a murder up there in the hills.
He's like, I ain't never been up there, so my DNA, if it's found over there, it wasn't me.
No.
Leslie Marie Perlov was a 21-year-old Stanford University graduate working as a law clerk at the North County Law Library.
Wow, look, she just graduated college at 21, and he took her life, man. That's so sad.
In Palo Alto, California.
In 1973.
Her body was found dumped in the Stanford Dish hiking area. A floral scarf was found tightly knotted around her neck and had been used as a...
Oh, so... Wait a second. Let me go back. I need to look at this timeline. Okay. So in 1964... Let me play a little bit so it can play the whole...
area.
Okay, there you go. In 1964, he killed the girl... He was found guilty of killing the girl in Germany. Right? In 1975, he was found guilty of assaulting that teenager and like strangling her. So he was found guilty for that. So between those 2 years in 1973, they found Leslie's body. So he committed 2 murders and then he did an assault. But he got caught for one of the murders and the assault. But the other murder, nobody ever knew it was him who did it. So I'm thinking between 1964 to 1975, I don't think it was just 2 bodies that he did. Because if he got 2 bodies between those years, one he got found guilty of, and the other one he didn't get found guilty of until like 45 years later. And then in 1975, he was still doing assaults and strangling people. He was doing murders throughout that whole time. You can't tell me no different.
A floral scarf was found tightly knotted around her neck and had been used as a ligature to strangle her to death. It was DNA found beneath her fingernails that led them to John, who at the time...
See, she did good. She did good. At least she fought back. She's like, if I'm gonna go, one day they're gonna find you. Your blood is gonna be in my fingers, and they're gonna find you.
Worked near the Stanford campus as a security guard.
You ever see this young lady?
Oh, so he was a security guard at the time near the
You know her?
campus.
No, who's that?
It's a young lady that an investigation I'm doing, and she was murdered.
Oh, wow.
Do you ever see her at all?
No.
She look familiar?
Leslie's 1972 orange Chevrolet Nova was found parked at the gate of an old quarry near Old Page Mill Road, just east of where her body was found.
Do you remember ever stopping by the side of the road and looking into this vehicle?
No.
It's an orange Chevy Nova.
No.
No?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you know the name Leslie Perlov? Leslie Perlov?
No.
No? Okay. She wasn't a girlfriend of yours?
Oh, no.
Okay.
See,
I
I'm thinking they're asking these questions because remember they just said they found his DNA under her fingernails. So they trying to exclude any reason that he could come up with as to why his DNA was under her fingernails. If they were like dating, it's possible maybe they were she scratched them while they were doing activities, they're trying to exclude any reason where he could say later in his defense that, oh, this is how his DNA ended up on her.
Ask.
She's cute anyway.
Yeah,
That
She's
would be
cute.
about
Bruh, she's cute anyway. Bro, she was murdered. And you're a suspect. And you out here saying, yeah, she's cute. Okay, so that gives you even more reason to do the crime.
She'd be about 18 years old, I guess.
Okay.
At Stanford. Yeah, Stanford graduate.
See, they never told him. They never told him that she was a Stanford graduate. So how would he know that unless he talked to her? And he says she's 18 years old. How old were people graduating back then from college? At 18? I don't think people graduate from college at 18 in the 1960s, 70s, 60s and 70s. I don't think they did that. So the only way he would know she's the graduate is if she told him.
Yeah, but that's it. I don't even recognize her.
But you recognize that she
Curiously,
used
the
to go to
sergeant
Stanford
hasn't
and
shared with
she was a
John
graduate.
that Leslie was a Stanford graduate.
Exactly.
Why do you say she's a Stanford graduate?
Well, just by the way she dresses and all in
Okay.
this area, you know.
Sure.
But
Sure,
you know,
that makes sense.
I didn't say graduate
Not.
either. I said, you know.
Oh, and then there he goes. He's like, I didn't say she was a graduate. I just said she was a college kid. Bro, your shit is being recorded. They can play it back.
She's a college kid.
Oh, okay. Now this young lady was obviously murdered, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
She was strangled.
His apparatus, modus operandus.
Would you ever think about doing anything like that?
Yeah, would you?
Nope.
I know.
Nope, I would never think about strangling somebody. Mind you, found guilty in Germany for strangling. Remember? Assault and strangling. In 1975, assault and strangling. In 1973, accused of what? Assault and strangling. So the pattern matches, but he would never think about that, though. He would never think of doing assault and strangling.
I know that you were accused of a sexual assault, right?
Exactly.
Would you ever think about committing a sexual assault?
Right? Would you?
I have no reason for it.
I have
And
no
I'm gonna ask
reason
you
for
these
it.
tough
Yeah,
questions.
they just
Yeah,
accuse
because
you
it's
for
part
no
of the
reason, though.
investigation.
Out of everybody
When
in
you were
the
younger,
world, they chose you.
Did you ever fantasize about, sexual assault?
It's what it sounds like by looking at my records.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's what it sounds. No, that's what
or
it looks
killing
like.
a young woman? Okay.
No.
In this investigation, if your DNA was on this young lady, why would you think your DNA was on her?
Yeah,
Haven't
let's hypothetically speaking, if your DNA were to be found on this lady, why would that happen? Remember, you never dated her, you never met her, you don't know who she is. So, hypothetically speaking, if your DNA were to be found on this lady who was strangled and assaulted, like the other two people you strangled and assaulted, right? How would that have happened? Let's find out, guys. Let's find out.
slightest idea.
Oh, he has no idea?
Were you involved in the murder of this young girl?
Nope.
As the sergeant continues to press for answers, John
Nope,
inches
not at
closer
all.
to a major mistake.
Yeah, let's find
Not
out.
yet aware of what he's about to give away.
Yeah, let's hear what
You
he was
kind
thinking.
of know about DNA and how it's transferred, right?
Yeah.
Um,
No,
What-
this can be how it's transferred. I can always just tell.
okay, tell me about
Yeah,
that.
one is semen.
Okay,
One is from the mouth.
sure. Yeah.
That's the only two that I know of.
Okay.
Now, if there's some that are bodily, other than these two transferred, then it's totally different.
Okay. And you know about technology
techno-
now.
He says he only knows about the semen in the mouth, but he don't know that his blood got his DNA, his skin got his DNA, his hair follicles DNA, everything about you, your DNA. Even your piss got your DNA in it.
Advances in
Technology
technology.
is getting good.
Yeah. So there's.
They're catching them every day.
Yeah. How do you think your DNA would be on a person?
Yeah, let's find out.
Know.
You don't know. Okay.
Especially this person or these two persons.
What two persons?
Yo, what? Yo, this self-snitching number one. Now, I was going to say this earlier at the beginning of the video, but this is the perfect time to say it. What's rule number one when you get locked up? You keep your mouth quiet and you ask for a lawyer, right? Because if you don't ask for a lawyer, you're going to self-incriminate, just like he did. Well, thankfully, he didn't ask for a lawyer and he's self-incriminating, so we like that. But if you're accused of a crime and you didn't do it, keep your mouth quiet, ask for a lawyer. If you did the crime, by all means, tell it all. But he just admitted to there being more than one body, two bodies that there might be talking about, because he said, especially this two people, because they only told him about one person. So where's this other person coming from? Where he getting two people? Because they already found him for the girl. So the two girls that in the past that he got found guilty for, they already found him. So he couldn't be talking about them because they already know about that. So he only talked about Leslie. So where's this? Who's this other person? These two people. Yo. Yo, that's why when you talk too much.
Well, that you're talking about.
Yeah.
The two young women.
What two younger women?
Okay. I showed you a picture of that one young lady.
Yeah, no.
Okay, what's the second young lady?
The one up on the one up on the hill.
Okay.
Yeah, there's two different places you're talking about.
Okay, one of them's up on the hill?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other one?
And then up on what hill? Well, you mentioned the hill.
Yeah, you mentioned it.
I mentioned the hills.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's when he realized he fucked up. The chuckle, you heard the chuckle? The chuckle means, oh shit, I fucked up. I told him something he didn't know. That's why he chuckled right there. It's like, oh shit. That's a oh shit chuckle right there. If you see somebody say, after you act, that's a oh shit, I messed up chuckle.
And what's the other one? Because I don't remember another one.
Well, there's the two girls. It's not both the same place.
Okay, where's the second place?
I mentioned one girl up on the hill.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the okay, wherever she was,
Okay.
wherever the second girl was.
Where was the second one?
While the sergeant doesn't yet know it, another woman was found in the Palo Alto area in 1974, 1 year after Leslie's body was discovered. 21-year-old Janet Taylor was found dumped.
Exactly. What did I just say? From 1964 to 1975, this man never stopped because he killed in 64. In 64, he got locked up for 6 years. So let's do 6 years. That's 1970. He got out 1970. From 1970 to 1975, I guarantee it, he probably killed a person every single year. Because mind you, 73, he killed somebody, right? Hold on. Yeah, 73, he killed somebody. 74, it looks like he killed somebody else. 75, he tried to kill somebody. So, and I'm sure 71, he probably tried to kill somebody. 72, he probably killed somebody. 70, when he got out, he probably killed somebody. Just based off his pattern, he not living no years off. He's killing every year. Like, come on now. That's crazy. The fact that he over here self-snitching, talking about there should be two bodies up there, not one. How you make that mistake? They looking for you for murder and you out here volunteering other murders they don't even know nothing about. But look, thank you for the volunteering, guys. You know, make sure if you're a criminal, make sure you volunteer your murders or your activity. You know, write down in the comments what you did. All right.
Along Sandhill Road in the same Stanford Dish hiking area. According to news sources, she'd also been assaulted and strangled to death. The serial killer
Modus
responsible for the
operandi.
deaths
I
of
learned that
both
from,
Leslie and
Criminal
Janet
Minds.
would escape justice for decades. Until now.
I think I'm at a point in my investigation that, you know...
I'm guilty and that's it.
Well, I'm trying, you know...
I'm guilty and that's it. Yeah, you are guilty and you know it. And now we have to go figure out who's the second person that's dead, that died, that we've been trying to solve their murder for. We haven't found out. And it looks like you the one who did that shit too. And now we also got to find other murders in around those years, around that area. in case other people were strangled and assaulted, to see if that you were responsible for those, because I'm guaranteeing there's probably more.
There's a couple things, John. Your DNA's on her.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
I'm not trying to find out who did it.
Trying to find out why.
Why you did it. And I think you know more than you're telling me.
Exactly.
No,
A
I
lot
wish
more.
I knew.
With John refusing to admit the truth, another investigator joins in the effort to obtain a confession, and the added pressure will soon tear his lies even further apart.
It's not an accident that your DNA got there. Your DNA and the type of DNA and where it is on the victim, there's no other explanation. You committed this crime. We know you committed this crime.
Facts.
Okay? What we don't know is why.
Yeah, let's figure it
And
out.
we're
Why
gonna give
he
you the
did it.
opportunity to explain it to us.
You don't have to.
I thought about it.
That's all I can think of. No.
No
No
what?
No, I'm not guilty.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you right now.
He said, you don't gotta tell me. I thought about it, you know? Mind you, if you innocent, why the you gotta think about whether you're guilty or not? Let's start there, right? If you're innocent, why do you have to think about whether you're innocent or not? Whether you're guilty or not? Because if I'm innocent the whole way through. I don't gotta think about it. I already know. I know that I'm innocent, so I don't gotta think about it. But he had to think about it, you know, I've thought about it. And no, I am not guilty. After me thinking about it, you know, thinking over in my head, coming to the conclusion that I'm not guilty of this crime. Now, if you had gave me other facts, you know, more facts to this case, I could have changed my mind and found myself guilty. But out of this moment, I don't find myself guilty yet. Like, dummy. Like, what?
Now you are.
Okay, fine.
Okay. You had to have known this day was coming.
Yeah, I know that. That's why it took so damn long.
Bro, stop. Stop admitting. Bro, stop self-snitching, bro. Like, what is he doing? So, if you innocent, right? Why would you be waiting for police to come to your house and accuse you of murder? Why would you be like, damn, these police officers are taking too long to come home to my house and accuse me of a murder I didn't commit? Say that my DNA was found on a body I didn't know. Who? Hey, guys, poll, down, right down in the description. Do you guys wait every single day hoping for the police to come knock on your door and accuse you of a murder that y'all didn't commit? And every day they don't come by, y'all wondering why it's taking the police so long to come to knock on your door and accuse you of a murder, of assault, and a strangulation, right? That happens to you guys too, right? Like you just sit at home, minding your business, but in your back of your mind, y'all like, when are the police gonna come to my house and accuse me of murder? Say that they found my DNA on somebody's body. And every day they don't come. Every day, y'all like, why is he taking so long? Why can't these police hurry up and just catch me on a crime that I didn't commit? The way he just be telling on himself. He tries to act like he's smart, like he not gonna tell nothing. He not gonna give up no information. He acting like he got everything all in control. But the whole time he giving up crucial information without even realizing it.
As they push harder for the truth about Leslie, John once again lets slip that she wasn't the only one he left in the hills.
So why her?
I don't even know who she is. If that's the first girl or the one girl that's up on the hill or whatever, you know.
And he keeps saying, if that's the first girl or the one girl on the hill, because I know about another girl. I don't know this one. I must have killed her, like, she must have been one of my first victims, so I don't even remember her. I'm talking about the other one. Like, why don't y'all bring me the other girl that I killed? Not this one. I don't know her, bro. Bring me the other one. Crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. It's just crazy. Man.
Being the first girl?
Well,
self-snitching 101,
there's
guys.
two people. There's two girls. Unless I misunderstood him. They were killed within and probably an hour of each other and 2 hours of each other, or day, or who knows.
Do you remember? How do you remember those details?
He's just giving up information that they haven't even discussed. He's talking about, oh yeah, they were killed hours apart from each other or days apart from each other. Bro, the cop, the detective never once said how long they were killed, when they were killed. He never once said that there was multiple victims that were killed days or hours or even multiple victims at all. He brought up the multiple victim theory, and now he's bringing up that they got killed hours apart or days apart. Hi.
Some of the questions he's asked me.
Do you remember seeing any newspaper articles or media about those?
Nobody, but that girl there is not the other one that he showed me.
It's so crazy. He's like, that girl there is not the other one that he showed him. Mind you, he only showed him one picture. One. The whole time, he only showed him one picture. So he thinking of another girl. He really thinking of another girl. There's this one girl in his mind, and she's stuck in his mind. He been thinking about her probably for all these 30, 40 years. He's thinking about her. Oh yeah, when I killed her, it was no better kill than her. Like, that's crazy. Like, he saw, like, he got her so deep in her mind. He sees a picture of another girl, he thinks about her.
If that's the girl there with, the other picture, I doubt it.
What's that?
I mean, look at the body. Mm-hmm. It could be somebody else.
What do you mean?
I don't think they're the same one.
Is that why you don't recognize her?
No.
Because that's not the girl that you
I'm
killed?
not questioning. I don't recognize her. I've never seen her.
Do you think it was a different girl that you killed and that's not the one we're showing you?
I didn't kill any girl.
You didn't kill the girl?
See, look, I like this police officer. He like, oh, you don't recognize her because it's not the girl you killed. You killed a different girl. Yeah. If it was the girl you killed, though, you would recognize her. But you didn't kill her. You killed another girl, right? He's like, well, I ain't killed nobody. But if you did, you don't recognize it because you killed another girl, right? Right?
On Germany?
No. Well, that's total different. That's
when
I was 18 years old or younger.
Uh-huh.
In a final confrontation,
So he's like, yeah, the one in Germany, I'm not going to say I didn't kill her. I was younger then. But when I was 31, I ain't going to admit to shit. I ain't kill her. I don't know her. I know another girl, but I didn't kill the other girl either.
investigators forced John to face the mounting evidence against him.
There's a situation in Germany where a girl ends up dead and you weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a situation here
that was
years later after you came back to the States where a girl ends up dead and you say you weren't there.
Exactly.
Your DNA is there.
Mm-hmm.
Even though your DNA
What
was
do you think
there.
the chances are of that happening?
I don't know.
What would you do if you were us and you were investigating this case? What would that look like to you?
There's
A
a
lawyer.
What do you mean there's a brick wall?
Well, I mean, you found out, you couldn't find out, so.
What do you mean I found out and I couldn't find
Oh,
out?
nothing. I'm just let it go.
Well, you understand it's my job not to let things like that go, right?
I'm not I have nothing to say about it.
It's got to be quite a burden, John.
Mm-hmm. Well,
He just talking gibberish now. He talking about you found out and you not to find out. Like, what? Bro, I'm Confucius.
I'm going to put the questioning from here on, unless I'm represented by somebody in the courts.
Oh, so after giving up all the information, telling the police that there's another murder, after you basically told on yourself multiple times, then you finally decide, oh, okay, I'm done self-snitching now. Like, my self-snitching days are over, guys. So if you want any more information, starting from this point forward, talk to my lawyer. But they already got all the information they need from you, technically.
What do you mean?
A lawyer.
You'd like a lawyer?
I like a lawyer.
I plead
Thanks,
the
John.
fifth.
After requesting a lawyer, the interrogation came to an end. But justice quickly caught up with 74-year-old John Arthur Getreu,
Nah,
who was
facts.
arrested and booked into the Santa Clara County Main Jail with a $10 million bond.
$10 million,
In January
let's go.
2019, DNA from the torn crotch of Janet Taylor's underwear was also determined to be a match for John.
See? So this was the other girl he said he was talking about. There was two girls. They were killed like days apart or hours apart. So this was the other girl. Found his DNA on there too.
In September 2021, a jury found him guilty of first-degree murder with infliction of great bodily injury in the killing of 21-year-old Janet Taylor.
Oh, wow.
He was sentenced to 7 years to life in prison, finally...
Bro, what? He was 7 years to life so he could get out after 7 years if the parole board feels like it? No, bro. Life without the possibility of parole. What is so hard to understand about this? There's a possibility he killed Leslie. No. He definitely did that shit because his DNA was on the body. Janet, that German girl, he almost killed the other teenager and y'all gave him 7 to life? Bro, come on now. Justice? Justice? Where is the justice? He better never see the day of light. I'm telling you, he better never see a single day outside of jail until he passed away.
Putting a serial killer who had escaped justice for decades behind bars for good. In January 2023, he pleaded guilty to the murder of Leslie Perlov and received a second life sentence to be served consecutive with the first.
Yes, finally. Let's go. Consecutive means it's one after the other. So he got to do the life, die, come back to life, and do the other life. So that's great. Let's do that. I like that one. That's better. See, now y'all speaking my speed. Cause but that 7 years to life shit, that's dead underwater. We ain't going for that. We need life without possibility of parole for a serial killer. And hey, guys, in the prisons, y'all know what to do when the person mess with, the kids. Y'all know what to do.
According to multiple news sources, John Getreu died of natural causes on September 20.
Well, I guess he already passed away, so they can't do nothing. But natural causes, that's an easy way out. He didn't need to go that easy. People like him, they need to go out the same way they was doing others. The same way they was doing others, that's the way they need to go out. I ain't even gonna lie. Because what? But look, guys, that was another one. I hope y'all enjoyed it. That was it was an interesting case. Killer finally gets caught, thankfully, and he already passed away, so we ain't got to worry about him doing nothing to anybody else in this world. But if y'all like the content, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. V2N Squad, we out.